So it's been happening a lot recently where I get like strong and I can't really finish out the games.
Mhm.
And I want to know why or what I should be doing. Is it my team fighting? Am I not like seizing the opportunities, or I don't
Okay,
know.
we'll see. I mean, 90% of the time, people who get strong are fed early and then don't win games. 90% of the time, it's always the same problem. They just aren't focusing objectives enough. Because it's really hard for a game to go late game. I always like to say, Chad Jungle quote, it's hard for games to go late if you get 23 minutes soul, you know? Because if you get 23 minutes soul, it's pretty easy to close out games. Um, I personally wouldn't have chased this guy as hard as you did, flashed and all that, but looks like you end up getting the kill, so whatever, works out. And then here I think obviously you should just do this top grab since you're right here, perfect. Okay, pretty decent base. I think if you're gonna go Yunto base, you could have just based right now and got you had perfect money for BF plus dagger, and then you would just do the exact same clear, and then you just open the Krugs and just do same thing, Krugs, Raptors, Wolves, Gromp. And because you have the BF longsword, BF dagger, you're just killing these camps so much faster. Cause see how slow these camps are.
Hmm.
Well, so
Okay.
I say only try to do the math ahead of time. And if this Krugs Raptors gives you a certain spike that you really need, like let's say for some reason you're playing an assassin, you really want a brutalizer boots base, which is 1337 plus boots, which is obviously 1637. Then I would say, okay, you could
Hmm.
do them, right? But in this case, since I think you have anything you want, if you're going Kraken, you have Rurkrix, going Triforce, you have Phage plus Dagger, and until you have BF Sword plus Dagger, I think you could just base right now. And you have to understand, this is also, you have to look at the walking time. The walking time
Yeah.
from here is 1, 3, 4, 5. It's longer than 8 seconds, right? So it's longer than a
Yeah.
recall. And at that point, it only takes like 10 seconds to run from base to Krugs nowadays because of home guards, you know?
Hmm.
Gank looks good. Top crab looks good. Play first blue looks good. Qiyana shows up. You should have to pop your pot. You popped your pot while you're still in the blue. Actually, no, you popped it right when you saw never mind. Okay, watch this fight.
I should have held my W.
Yeah, definitely could have held it for an extra second. Cult in here. Yeah. EW. This guy could have died too if you just play first the Sonata. But yeah, I think if you obviously you just have to hold. I think there's no point not to hold. The second you see Camille start ying, like right now, you should instant start holding your W. So you should start doing it earlier as well, and then you do it longer. And then if you were able to get a full charge on this guy, you'd kill him before he rise ulted away. And then if you kill him right now, I think you'd be able to obviously turn on the Qiyana earlier as well.
Okay.
Still good though. And here you just base here, buy full Yuntal. You see Qiyana top, you just immediately start Dragon. I think like normally it'd be fine to clear all your camps, Wolves, Blue, Ground, but since you see him top right now, Dragon right now is guaranteed. Like right now, he cannot show up, right? If you do Wolves, Blue, Gromp,
Hmm.
he can base, and then he'll be here, and then he could be in the area to contest, right? And I think with your items, I know your volume's weaker, but if you go pull Dragon right now, and they run up river to like stop you, they're just dead. Like they're literally like getting like a Viego flash W on Jhin or Thresh with Camille E, and they're just going to get one shot, you know? So I think here
Okay.
you just immediately start Dragon, right? Their jungle can't be here. Their bot is like you're strong. You know your bot's losing. You're stronger than Qiyana than compared to your balling compared to their balling. You know. And now this is for
Yeah.
example now because you did the Wolves and Gromp, but now Qiyana's here, and since then bot died. You know. So now you can't do it. Now you're forced to trade. So I think you could have got this first dragon, which is a big deal. But we got the grubs. Oh, wait, they didn't do it. What? Very nice. Okay, go for top tie, full charge W. No point, no need to ult. Good. Get a Scrump. Get wolves. Kill mid. I mean, really good kills on snowballing. Okay, they did get the dragon. Raptors, Krugs. I think look to base here. I think your default should be basing here. And as you're basing, then you can look top while you're basing. And if you think that you see top's fighting, Aatrox is pushing, you see some sort of indicator that top is has a likelihood of dying, then you like cancel your base to start walking up here, you know? But it should be
Okay.
the default should be basing, and then you only stop the base when you see like, oh, I think top is killable, you know?
Yeah.
But you see, he just kind of ran up here and he actually killed him. But I think using two ults for this guy, um, doesn't isn't the most thing, like important thing, you know. It's also like you didn't really get any stronger item. Like here, if you based, you would have just got pickaxe double longsword, and now instead you get pickaxe dirk. It's not the biggest, the biggest deal. I
Yeah.
also said this guy could have lived if he just started backing up earlier or ulted earlier. Qiyana stop. We look to gank bot. I think same thing here. There's no reason not to full charge your W. There's zero downside, right? So
Yeah.
here full charge the thresh.
I mean, I was scared he would hook me or knock me away and cancel the W.
He should be just farther then as well. Oh,
Okay.
sorry, 1 second. Sorry about that. I'm back. It's a really weird morning. I think I shouldn't be good for the rest of the day. Okay. Yeah, I think if you're scared of that threshy, instead of holding it like this, you just do it a little farther. So it'd be like right, like here you can start charging it right now, especially because you're in your zone, so you still have the movement speed to catch up to him. And then from like this range, you start charging it. And even now, you're not in E range, as E range is like here, and this is still obviously W range, right? So you have to just start charging it up earlier, and you just hold this range.
Okay.
The gank thresh flash is pretty big. That should be an easy regank in the future. I think this one's really simple. We just don't vault. I think you just need to fight when you flash up, ult up. You're also in this case 400 gold from item, like collector's 1200. So you could just do like Raptors, Red Krugs, and Dragons up 2 minutes, Herald up 2 minutes. In my head, if you can pull up the Dragon, level 11, ult up, flash up, two full items, it's a completely winning objective. You know, even if this is Jin is 6-0, unironically, as long as you get a reset on anyone beforehand, Jin will just die. He can't actually like defend himself, right? Especially now that Thresh no flash. Thresh is just a free reset. Um, so end up working out 2 for 1. But I think also when you mess up like this, just you should just hold your flash. Just accept like, yeah, I fucked up. I'll just die. It happens. I think flashing is like you flash from this picture. You know, like this, you're fucking dead, right?
Yeah.
I think I'd rather keep my flash for this like dragon or herald fight. Because in my head, if you can like flash W on Jin or flash W on Rise or flash W on the no flash Thresh and get the free set, every objective is fightable now, even with a 6-0 Jin enemy team. You know,
Okay.
take Qiyana dies. I think same as like early game. Like you saw Qiyana top side, so you should insta pull dragon. Here you see Qiyana dead, so you should insta pull herald. You know, uh, you're even though you're just not paying attention. And here you just start herald. The jungle is dead. Who's gonna stop you, right? You should do herald, and then immediately base at the herald and run to dragon, right? But they have no smite.
That makes sense.
So we pull it now, nice. Now we immediately base, run to dragon. Okay, we're doing it. Just a little late, but we're doing it. Okay, dry's dead. Now this should be free dragon. Pull dragon out. Get dragon, nice. Clear up. Looks good. Run top. Wing a bit too early. Also, just see this big wall. He's no tower also. If there's tower, it means you have to stun him here. Since there's no tower, you can stun him here. You know, you can stun him here, right? So I think you should just immediately throw E, don't W. And then you could have a picture where you're like here, and Aatrox is like here, because you're just so much faster with your E move speed. And Blue Smite out of this
Uh-huh.
bush. So I think you could, since he has no tower, you could just run with him or alongside him.
Okay.
What are we? What's going on? What are we fighting over? I guess. Oh, we're just going in.
Should I be afraid of Qiyana
Nope.
here?
Nope. I mean, you're up 2 levels, bro. You're level 13 is level 11. If we first tab and look at items, you're not going to be happy with what you see. He's going to be, I'm pretty sure he's like an item and a half, while you're 2.5. Yeah, look, I was right. Item, half. So you're up an entire item,
Yeah.
like you're 2.5, while he's 1.5. You're up an entire item. Because the thing is, I'll say, like, pickaxe Warhammer compared to pickaxe cloak. So, like, you're basically the exact same components, but you have an entire collector over him.
Yeah.
And you have
Okay.
2 levels. So you should just run through this guy. And then if he jumps over, well, then you're just full charging W on Thresh, who's still no flash, right? And you'll just auto overkill this guy. And if he doesn't jump over, you're just killing this guy with 30. You can just tap W, do W auto Q auto. He just literally dies. Literally dies to that, you know?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, this entire situation started from this. Even now, I think you can, like, when this guy jumps in here, you could, instead of Wing out, you just, like, Q ult him. Like, W ult, like, W here instead, right? Like, Q ult, auto. plus like
Yeah.
ASOL like kills him. I think
Yeah.
especially when you go this build, you have to understand like I mean to be fair, I think Triforce would kill him too, but especially when you go this build like Yuntal, you are an assassin basically. You're not actually like a bruiser or anything. You are glass cannon, and your entire kit is to one shot people.
Yeah. Okay.
Like even here, when I see them rise ulting in, you start running away, makes sense. Obviously, you should see this wall right. The second you see rise ult, you should instantly this. Oh, actually, he's down. I thought it was up because of the revenants. But anyways, here you see this, and you're already like out. You can stand here, and at this point you see this. I'm like, okay, nice. This guy's just dead. This guy just died to a single Viego ult plus like a Q or auto, right? And then you could just
Mm-hmm.
then afterwards, if you could just if the fight's losing, you could just leave. You just ult over the wall again and live. But this is like Jin ulting in melee range of right. How is this guy not dying? But just I think this one's not as important. This fight's already over. Even if you kill him, I think it's just the earlier sequence.
Mm-hmm.
I think if you don't want to fight for whatever reason, like you really want your IE, then you should just be danger caution picking this. We should just be saying no fight, no fight. What are we doing? But if you're here and you want to fight, then we gotta do it properly. We gotta eat this wall, chase this Aatrox down, hold full charge W, then look at the counter. Because right now the game isn't winning, but the game is actually pretty even. Look, it's 15 to 14. But after this is when the game becomes way more fucked up.
Okay. Yeah.
And you also just chasing them with your tail. It's the same thing as what I just said. If you don't want to fight, right, or the fight's already over, you already lost the fight, then go right now take his bot camps. Like all top bot camps are up because all 10 members have been topside for the last 20 fucking minutes, right? And top tower's already gone, so there's no tower to defend. If he's on your top camps, you shouldn't really care because you'll do his bot camps. You see everyone. You see Rise top, Aatrox top. You see Thresh mid here, so no one can like you're 1v1 versus Qiyana, and if you walk into her red buff, for example, right? Um, so instead of doing this, I think you could be hitting her Raptors right now, her red right now, her Krugs right now, and now you're behind the Jin. So I always say it's either be on time to match or it's trade. In this case, we are not on time to match because by the time we got here, the red's already gone, and by the time we get here, the top tower's already gone. So it's either be on time to match, which we're not right now. Being on time would be being in the top tower right now, fighting Qiyana right now, or it's just trade. So here I do wolves and I run straight to his Raptors. Right? You'll take his entire bot side, and then you also have the ability to get bot tower with Herald, and you'd coincidentally kill Jin here because look how far Jin ended up being, right? So Jin should have died as
Yeah.
well. So it's either be on time to match, but the easy way to view this, so it's not just for this one specific instance. You could do it for your future games. Is just either be on time to match or trade. If you realize you're not on time to match for whatever reason, then you should just opt into the trade line by default. Make
Okay.
sense?
Yeah.
Playing the dragon, full charge. Yeah, there's no reason not to full charge here. It was like a 70% charge. See, you threw it there, but he's literally stunned. He can't get out. So he'll still die though.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now just go pull dragon. Okay, now your fault. Your team died before you got here. I think this pick was really good to get. This one just happens. Well, you didn't hit a crit there, by the way. With 65% crit, this auto didn't crit. That would have killed if it crit. Whatever. Fight's already over before you flashed in. Why did we get ult burned? Oh, we walked this way too aggressively. I think here you could have walked. They don't see you. This isn't a ward. Like this is a ward, not pink ward. I think right now you could still just run like this, right? There's no reason not to. Right. So I think there's no reason to walk right and get your ult burnt. Nice. Who got caught? You go for a seal. Doesn't end up working out. And now the game's pretty fucking over, huh? He was actually stalled out for another 10 minutes. What a messy game. Definitely looking to just base. Definitely just spam danger, danger, EW, spam EWing out, the EW out right now, E right now, and just stop based on the stop push, and just spam danger, caution, volley this entire time. So you see how he's like walking back in to like try to help you or something? He's just running away. Because you have, look how much money you have. You can base on full lord like item. You can buy tab eyes and bust any item you want, or like death stance, or like you. There's literally not a single game in the game you can afford. The most expensive item is 3.6, so you should just be basing and buying items as soon as possible. There you go. And I think a lot of the game. Are you new to Crit Viego? Are you trying it out, or do you usually play Crit Viego? Tommy.
Fuck, I was muted. I forgot.
There you go.
I started playing Viego like
No,
2 years ago, and I
Crit.
played Bruiser Viego a lot.
Uh-huh.
And then Bruiser just got kind of shit, and I kind of stopped playing Viego
Because I think you're
because I'm much more of a
I
Bruiser
think
player.
a lot. I was gonna say in the post game review, but I could say it now too. I think you're definitely either like uncomfortable or unaware of your damage because like especially when you're especially when you're 4 item crit. This right now you just stay in the invis and you don't actually have to land any spells to kill people. Right now you just walk like this. Qiyana keeps going. W auto Q auto literally is like killing this guy. Like just W to break the block edge of night, and then auto Q auto or Q auto gets him to like this HP, and then he's in alt range. You know, like this is just Q auto range. So you should just be the fact you don't see this is a problem. Like this is like this guy cannot walk up, he'll die, right? Right now, boom. Instead of being hiding, you're here right now. You can even throw a Q to break his edge of night, and then you can
I
just
could smite it.
W ult. Yeah, smite. Here you can start charging your W. You don't even need to charge it. You can literally just tap it. So you smite, tap, auto, Q, auto,
Yeah.
ult, kills. This entire combo kills.
I
Um,
think instead of not knowing the damage, I'm more scared of insta dying,
I
even
mean,
though I have GA. I don't know.
yeah, I don't,
I
this kind,
usually play pretty passive with a champion because I'm scared of just
yeah,
getting one tapped.
yeah. I mean, I'll show you different examples of it later, but you like uh, the safest place for Viego to be sometimes is in, because obviously the faster he gets his reset, the better for him. So I think you're playing it like way too scared a lot of time, which is just actually just hurting you. Like you're dying more because you're playing more scared. It's not like, oh, I'm playing more scared, so I'm dying less. It's the complete opposite. Or you're just not using your lead as much. I think this game is like, while you're able to like, fail to snowball early mid game, and why this is not turned into a 40-minute shift phase, is kind of the same thing in early mid. You're just not, either you don't realize how strong you are, or you realize it, but then you're just too scared. But it's the same answer either way. You're just not using your lead, you know? The fact that you
Yeah,
just
I
bug out.
think it might also be my playstyle on Viego. I just wait for someone to engage and someone to get chunked, and then I go in. Because usually, when I'm the one engaging first, I just I just explode.
Yeah, I mean, there's different type. Like, it's funny because a lot of times when people think of someone engaging for them, they think of like, okay, now it's queuing in, right? But this is a kind of like a form of like of like engaging a strong word. It's more like Viego doesn't need someone to engage for him. Viego needs someone to start a fight for him. That's a more accurate representation of what Viego needs. Volvo right now has started a fight for you. Like a fight has started, and they have you and Qiyana, you want them to use their spells on him, not on you. In this case, Qiyana just ulted and Aatrox just ulted. So now both their ults are gone. So this is like quote unquote the fight has started. You could, in other words, say that Volbear has engaged the fight for you because now they have no ults. So as long as you don't get CC lock, you can't die. And Qiyana has no ult now, and she has no way to stun you because She needs blue elemental to stun you, which is river, which obviously we're nowhere close to river,
Yeah.
right? So if you were just running right now, I'd say it's bad. Qiyana has ult, Aatrox has ult, right? But in this case, because you saw Qiyana blow her ult and you saw her full combo, now you can just run in because now they have nothing, you know. So
Yeah, yeah.
obviously it's more
I
time
see
to
it.
engage and run in first. But a lot of this game is your teammates are like burning spells, or the enemy team is just overstepping, and then you're going in. Right? In this case, and then you use your flash for a guy that's already dead. Like this guy's just dead, you know.
Yeah,
So you kind of just completely burn. Like you don't go in at all, and then you go in to steal a kill and get your flash burn and get your GA burn. You know.
yeah. I see it. Okay.
That's one thing this late in the game you need to sell item for Lord Doms. You can sell collector, you can sell Shilbo, you can sell Yuntal if you want, but you need armor pen to slay in the game.
Okay.
Like normally with Ordoms, you could shred the fuck out of this Aatrox. You're not really doing much damage to him for some reason.
It was so unkillable.
Yeah, I mean
Mm,
you just need Lord
I don't know
Doms
why.
or Immortal.
Yeah.
Like even here, like I'm getting flashed like this as like with me as a reflex, I would never W out here. I see this, I'm literally like instant Wing it into him, even though this is HP. Because again, he just first of all he just used entire combo. Again, this and again no armor. 6 times at this level, W auto Q auto ult kills. You know. Like you just have to be able
Okay.
to, yeah, you have to know your damage. Like I just know my damage here. This guy killed that. This guy just flashed full combo in. He's dead. You know, um,
Yep. I have to
because
spend more games on Viego.
yeah, because even right now, I mean, I wish you could see it earlier. He's also here. So the guy dies. Yeah, I mean, we're full build because we don't know the sell. We don't you don't know if the sell or doms.
This is where we lose. I think I was too much of a pussy again here. But I don't know, they were all full HP. I think even if I ult in as trash, I'm not gonna kill anyone. Like if I ult here, it's not gonna matter.
Yeah, I agree. Now I think it matters. Like now you start out here. Now you should just start full charging your W. There's no reason not to, right? Because you could use it in
On
every
Aatrox, yeah.
on anyone. Like you can use it defensively. Just start
Okay.
full charging here. If they keep chasing, you can just throw it to save the volley. If they overchase,
Hmm.
like they flash in too hard, they eat too hard, then you use it as an aggressive tool, you know? And then you go to kill.
Okay.
So here, full charging W, and boom, Kiana's dead. She just died. You're full charging W this entire time. You throw it, and then from this range, you're literally gonna Q ult, and that will kill plus ace damage. And you're gonna kill both of them. You're gonna kill Kiana and Aatrox and get double reset. And now you go in once both Volibear and Ace are dead, and now Aatrox has already healed 3,000 with Aatrox healing, because that's just how the champion works, you know? I think this fight was
Yeah.
winnable at the end. I think you could have got Qiyana and Aatrox kills here.
Okay. Good to know, because I reviewed this fight and I didn't really know what to do.
Yeah.
But I see it now, okay.
Okay. I don't know. I mean, I don't think you played bad. I definitely think most of the VOD is you're just playing too scared. In fights, decision making, right? I was thinking that
Yeah.
the big one is like tempo is either be on time to stuff, or trade. But you kind of thought a lot of time you were like matching them, like going to stuff they're going to, but then just not being there on time. So at that point, there's no point to be there because you're already like late. There's nothing to fight for, you know.
Okay.
Um, and a lot of it was also just mechanics. This is a really bad death. Mm, yeah, the big sequence was this mid game one. Where was it? The one that's entire thing top lane. This is the big one. Like I think before this, the game was actually completely even, 15 to 14.
Hmm.
Um, we're just there's nothing to do top. There's no tower to hit. There's no objective to hit. There's no camp to invade. Like it's just so pointless to being up here. Like I see no reason why we should be up here. We could look one time for Aatrox skill. I think that's completely fine. I think this guy could have died if you played it better, but it's fine. Which obviously would have avoided this entire top fight. But after this W doesn't work, it's fine. Now I just do danger ping, a caution ping, and I just run to like enemy raptors or something here, you know?
Mhm.
So I don't know. I think you just need to play more aggressive. Use your lead.
Okay.
Any questions?
No, thank you.